This is from a lyric essay called Butterfly People.
Yeah. Lift the mic.
Lift the mic.
Did you hear what I said?
No, say it again.
Okay. So this is from a lyric essay called Butterfly People. In time of silver rain, the earth puts forth new life again. Langston Hughes. In grade school, we grew monarchs in plastic bins. We sat in rows, learning times tables in exchange for ice cream toppings. Each day was simple, each day was boring, until the last. Metamorphosis, a change in nature of a life into something wholly different. A worm to a pod to wonder. One day we walked into the classroom and saw orange wings where none had been before. These butterflies always return home, we were taught. Not a full truth, but we smiled at the promise of predictable life. We went outside to give the butterflies a life more natural. A mother must let go of her kids, we were told. A lesson within a lesson. Our teacher removed a green topper, but the beans clung to their walls. She gave the bin a shake, and they fluttered onto the grass and enjoyed a moment of bliss in the breeze. Suddenly, a boy stomped on them. He laughed. The sun was shining. I wiped tears from my eyes, upset the butterflies never had the chance to fly. We buried the crumpled beauties in dirt, covered them in dried grass, a promise extinguished in front of us. I think of butterfly people, and my mind funnels. I picture humans, not with arms, but symmetric wings, brown, shattered glass lines and matching ovals on each side. These beings smile and look at themselves with wet eyes of wonder. They shouldn't exist. A mural in Old Downtown commemorates the day the creatures swirled in. On the corner of 15th and Main, on the exposed wall of the Dixie Printing Building, there are paintings of butterflies, or people, or children, or aliens, antenna and all. I've never seen them before, only viewed their images here, only heard about them in whispers. The mural wears a partial Hughes poem. In time of silver rain, the butterflies lift silken wings to catch a rainbow cry, and trees put forth new leaves to sing, and joy beneath the sky. I don't like to imagine the trees singing, not our trees. Trees without limbs are a sad song, a somber melody in minor key. I can still hear it when I look at them. Now, they stand dismembered and twisted. Some saw a rainbow that day, a rainbow and butterflies. I thought God was done flooding Earth long ago. In 4th grade, we learned that Langston Hughes was from Joplin. He wasn't here long. The place you were born doesn't always stay home. Our lessons grew heavier with age. The teacher asked me to perform a poem in front of the class, Dream Variations. I added motions to his words. Dance, whirl, whirl, I sung. I spun around and around, smiling in both joy and embarrassment. I pointed to my skin at the poem's end. Night coming tenderly, black like me. Kids laughed at my spinning. Dizzied, I returned to my seat. The poem felt different now. It wasn't the same as when I practiced in the living room at home. I felt my presence and body in the spins in front of classmates I felt different than. It was the first time I wanted to flee. Was Langston really from here, of all places? Was he loved? We learned that Langston died far away from home on the 22nd day of May. Did he ever dream of coming back? I wondered if the sun shone at his funeral. That day the sky changed. That day another promise was broken. That day the sky turned majestic and mean. It was all types of color. The rain went sideways. For 38 minutes, a tornado came through home, the sky an odd gray, a Sunday. A storm came through Joplin and left all these broken trees and homes and bodies. It left all these dreams. People let go of their kids, their parents, their love. On the 22nd day of May, we handed over gifts to the gray arm of the sky. Children in town saw butterfly people. They saw them with their eyes, in their minds, in their dreams. The story is common now, folklore like that dizzy day. Spinning wind, trolling rains, people launched into the air. Wasn't it pretty? They were carrying people into the sky, a child tells her mother. It's how the kids explain what happened. It's how they believe they are protected. It's how they believe their lost loved ones are safe now. Did you see the butterfly people? Wasn't it pretty? I'm not sure I believe in angels. I don't want to know how it feels to fly. Thank you.